Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish. We are doing Unhallowed Metropolis today. I've got everybody back with me today. We somehow got everyone here today with
Great.
us.
Awkward.
We have Evan.
Hello, I'm me.
We have Anna,
Good night.
who is going to probably die.
If I
Before
die,
she's probably going to die before this game's out. So look forward to that.
In
Wait.
character and out.
that's mean. I'm so tired.
Next we have
Is anyone?
Oh, good.
Emily.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, great. Discord's pooping.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what the heck is going on? Is Comcast messing up again, or what?
No,
Was
it's
it not
Discord.
just me?
all right.
Okay, other people couldn't hear too. That's cool.
Yeah,
Who is
that's
next
just
in the lineup?
Discord. Yeah, who was next in the lineup? Because I think all of us went deaf.
Emily was up next.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Next
You
we have
call me
Bree,
Hi.
Hello.
and last but not least we have Haley,
Hi!
and we have Kitty here who's bothering me. All right, let's just pick up and let's just dive right into it. We'll pick up where we left off. Anna fucked off to her own house with her Sparky lover.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, cat. Everyone kind of left at some point, but now almost everyone's back except for Anna.
No, because I was tired and useless. That's fine. I'll be. I
Tired
didn't
and
want to get
useless
blown
and
up.
giving up on her child.
Yeah, she just gave up on her child. She's
It's-
like, I should have let CPS take them.
Yeah, she doesn't really want to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, that being me.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
You will have that.
If there's anything you'll have, it's a bitch aristocrat.
Well, she has a thought.
She is the thought.
Bitchocrat.
I am a thought.
Oh, and we were actually waiting for the doctor to come back because he went on an errand.
Oh yeah, the doctor is gonna return from his errands. Did he get that delivery in, Steven?
Yeah, he got that delivery in.
All right, so he's coming in with a nice bag, a very large bag.
One might say it's a body bag.
Mom might say it's exactly a body bag wheeled in on a stretcher.
Literally?
One might say
Let's
he's
not
act-
mince words here.
Let's
not
not
even
get
mince words.
confused here. He is carrying a body into his house.
That's a strong
Elle
guess, old man.
follows him because she's been waiting for him.
The doctor's going to, stop at the entrance of his lab to turn around and talk, see what Elle wants.
Does he say "be gone"? Thought.
Not yet.
So last week
time.
the word of the day was yeet. Now apparently the word of the day
No,
is
no.
thought.
Don't you bring it back. We're not doing this today. No, no.
Yeet.
Noodle.
Yeah, Elle is going
No,
to
Anna,
try.
that's not the word of the day. It's thought today.
Focus.
Elle mouths her words to the doctor and she says, I couldn't find much about Anastasia other than her usual bitchiness, and she was gone the whole time. The lady was planning a heist in the last couple of days, so it's possible that she might have done the killing, but I don't know for sure. And what are we going to do? Do you need help with the door?
No, I forgot it. And the doctor's just going to open the door, slip the body in, and close the door. He's going to be outside of it, but he's just going to, not address that right now.
The body or the child?
He's not going to address the body. He's out there with the child.
Okay.
Shut up, cat.
We'll figure it out. We'll have another
I love you,
meeting
but not
tonight.
right now.
Sorry, say that again, Evan.
We'll figure it out. We've arrange another meeting tonight or in the morning.
Also, so, Haley, as our social media person, could you please post the game link?
Oh,
Blast
alright.
that, blast that shit everywhere.
Yeet that
Oh,
shit
I
onto
already
the
did on
internet.
Facebook. Let me go ahead.
You said
Yeet.
No, Evan, it's thought that shit on.
That doesn't make sense. That's not what
No.
thought
okay.
means.
Shush. We're just replacing it with thought now.
What you're saying doesn't matter.
Al looks up to the doctor and it's like, well, let me know if I can help.
I will. And that's it. He just goes into his lab and locks the door.
Al kind of stares at the door for a moment and then just goes back to sitting in the parlor, sad, anxious.
Sad.
My life is a series of doors slamming and locking in front of me.
Law.
Clocked at 3 and nevermore.
Alright, is anybody else doing anything while the doctor's playing dress up?
What the fuck?
Is he dressing himself in a corpse?
No.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
He's making a skin suit.
You're not Buffalo Bill. Fuck off.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
be the Texas Chainsaw guy.
Oh, and doctor, you would notice that her hair has been braided by somebody.
But does he care?
No.
Probably not. But it's something new, okay?
Why don't you notice the little things about me?
How dare you? Senpai, notice me!
Notice me, senpai.
I don't understand. What's happening? I don't get it.
He doesn't. She apparently Elle needs a bigger bow in her hair for Doctor Senpai to notice her.
Dr.
Dr.
Senpai will never
Senpai.
notice her.
Don't. Dr. Senpai will never notice you.
Moving along.
Okay, does anybody else have something to do?
Wow. Woo, lad.
Cordelia's getting ready for a particular job she has tonight. She's picking up some extra money.
Lillian kind of wants to see if she can do anything useful, but she's alone.
Well, she's with her
Like
lover.
I mean, yeah, but I was gonna say alone like a thought.
She could bring her ass back to the estate.
She can
could
do
make a
that.
phone call.
She's gonna bring her ass back to the estate just because, like, she's sad and lonely.
Mm.
She's so sad and lonely.
Just gonna catch her while trying to walk out for a job. What are you doing here, you useless lesbian?
Yeah.
Wow. Where are you
Is this
doing
happening?
here, you disaster gay?
It's a term of endearment. She won't. Okay, she'll be like, okay, what are
No,
you
no,
doing back
literally.
here? I thought-
Call her a useless lesbian. It's accurate.
It's accurate.
We're gonna
It's
stick,
accurate.
we're gonna stick to disaster games.
That's also good. That's also
Well,
accurate.
What
By
are you doing?
estate, you mean you're going home?
No, the doctor's estate.
Yeah, she was feeling useless and alone and sad, and she just kind of wants to get something done so she doesn't go to jail.
Mm.
That's not the thing she wants to happen.
What are you doing here, you disaster gay? Are you gonna actually come back and pick up your
Ugh.
Pick up your what?
child?
I'd rather not. Anybody want to transfer that over? Like, somebody please take my child for me.
It's not trendy anymore.
It's not. It's not all hip with the kids to pick up random children from the streets and get them. It's too much work. She keeps biting me.
I've never bit you.
He's biting.
You're not here to defend yourself.
Your lover probably bites you more than I ever did.
Yeah, but it's hot.
Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa.
Right.
Yeah, no, I just really... I don't want to get arrested. So I figured I might as well just try to get something done.
You don't want to get arrested, at least not
Don't
for
want
that.
No.
Not many people do. Why don't you see if Vigil has any ideas at the moment. I'm a bit busy.
Sure. I guess I can go bother the other disaster gang.
The other disaster gang.
The other
Where's between the disaster gangs? Yes. Yes.
She stares. Okay, you have fun with that. I'm sure he's somewhere around the estate. But I have
So,
to be not here.
but three-way. It's not gay if it's in a three-way. It's okay.
Still not happening. Slams door behind self.
Had to try. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna drop her ass off at Vigil and be like,
Likely has his own room in the estate at this point.
He just set up his own room. He made it look like a trash fire, so he feels more at home.
Not exactly. He has some taste
alright.
in class, actually.
I mean, honestly, if you want to go somewhere that reminds you of home, there's a gutter outside.
Oh
my God.
Okay, you asshat.
Evan,
Hey,
sweetie,
Vigil,
pause and pause.
Alright.
But yeah, he's likely in probably one of the more modestly decorated bedrooms. Just kind of relaxing.
This is the most savage it's ever been.
I'm very sorry.
I imagine. Is Lillian gonna knock at the door, or is she just gonna barge in?
she's gonna knock at the door.
It's
Okay.
open.
I expected an exuberant entrance, but okay.
You get nothing.
So if it's open, she's going to exuberantly open it and say, Vigil, you useless twink. What are we doing?
Wow.
He would just kind of very casually look up and just smirk. It's just like, this coming from you. How amusing. He just kind of sits up. What do you need?
Don't want to get arrested.
I mean, obviously, but specifically, why are you seeking me out?
I'm a bit useless.
And the sky's blue. What's your point?
I might need some help.
Well, after before, at the very least. What exactly do you have in mind? Are you looking for leads, or what exactly are we looking for here?
I mean, I did have one lead. The loan sharks. The gambling dens. That I figured I could...
The gambling dens would likely be a good place to start. I have a couple of connections.
But I'm also useless, and if I try to go there with me and my bitch, it's probably not gonna go over well. And then I'll die. And that would be regrettable. So incredibly regrettable.
So you're asking me to be your guide pretty much in the underworld that is the streets?
Yes. Yes. She's not having a good time asking for help. I'm not having a good time asking for help.
Alright, is there anyone else you want to bring along with, or just the two of us?
I mean, that tall drink of water.
You mean Cord?
Jesus Christ.
This
He
is
just
next
kind
level.
of puts his head in his hand, just kind of shakes it a little bit, and just like, how thirsty are you?
Have you heard of a desert?
Yes, because I'll be honest. I've known Cord most of my life. She's not a glass of tall water. She is a glass of whiskey.
I'm
Specifically
ready.
cinnamon whiskey. She's that spicy.
Oh yeah, fireball.
Jesus Christ.
You are not ready for her if she was even into you. Just saying now.
I'm ready for death.
Fucking do it.
Well, does she happen to be around? If not, then we might have to fall back on any other options that we have, and if not, then we can easily handle it ourselves.
The doctor's also kind of useless and sketchy.
Fucking
Back in
excuse me?
Your
This bitch
skin is
walk
made
into
of
my
paper. Your
house.
bones are made of glass. And every day you wake up and break your everything.
I mean, that's not me per se, but
No,
I
that's
know
the
a couple
doctor.
people that are like that. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so come help us not go to jail. Please.
I mean, why else do you
Daddy,
think
I
I
don't
can't?
want jail coming.
Why else do you think I can back? Because quite honestly, I could have easily taken off and forgotten about all this and be on my merry way, like probably to another country even by this point.
Okay,
I
who
have a
just-
lot of money.
Okay, who just said, "Daddy, I don't want jail cummies"?
What?
I
What?
missed that completely.
Excuse me? What the fuck?
Who said that?
No.
Was that you, Bree? Bree, was that you?
I don't know.
You gotta come with us just for that. You dug yourself into a corner here.
Now you're committed, Bree.
I'm
You're
not dealing
committed.
with. I'm not dealing
Yeah,
with
you
Lily and fucking T-Pose and Cordelia into a corner. We're not doing this.
Oh no.
Collect yourself, Steven. You're the DM.
Someone clip that, please.
If you want her to join you guys, you gotta go find her, because she just went out the door.
Okay, here. I passed by, Cordelia on the way here. Let's go get her and then gamble a bit. I got some money to blow.
Oh.
Might as well. I'm about to die.
Did someone please tell me
Alright.
someone clip that line?
I'm not able to because, internet's kind of crap, so I have an extreme delay.
Just put it in the quotes, Steven.
Yeah, I'm putting it in there.
God damn it, guys, no!
Yeah, somebody do that. Meanwhile, Vigil's going to throw his jacket on, fix himself up, and he's heading out.
Elle is going to be watching them leave like a total creep.
That is not good.
Alright, who's the son of a bitch? God damn it, Evan!
Wait. Just wait.
What? D.
Continue, but wait.
God damn it, keep going.
You bastards.
Wait,
you
Wait, are you spelling this wrong?
No, you bastards, get that A out of here.
No.
How do we get rid of it?
What are the guys doing? Let's keep it moving, please.
Are you doing Despacito?
Anywho.
Anyway. Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go to that gambling ring to find out the
Okay.
deets.
Elle watches you leave.
You won't take
Guys.
a child to an illegal gambling ring.
Oh, but you take her to a doctor's shady ass house.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah. No, there was no other option.
Elle just waves you by.
Lillian ignores it.
Damn it, guys.
Jesus, you
Is
get
it-
in here on this line.
Why is there a good Christian emoji?
Don't worry about it. Move along.
Okay, today's game is brought to you by Fuck Comcast.
We've already decided. Steven just has to get himself, like not having a mental breakdown.
So
That
what did I
line is-
miss the
I'm
entire
still
minute
I'm
or
still
two
broken
that
from
I was
that line.
out?
That line killed me. Killed me
I
I
dead.
think you're just
Stevens?
dead anyways.
Steven,
I
please.
mean,
Steven, sweetie, I need you to focus.
No.
What? That's fucking focus.
Okay, here we go. So you guys go to the gambling den.
Yeet.
oh, we caught up. Okay.
It's in sort of like the mid lower class area of London. This guy obviously is a criminal and not a savory element per se.
Just my kind of place.
There's armed men outside the door. They're not obviously armed outside the door of the building. They're not
Duh.
obviously armed, but with some like noticing, you can tell that they probably got guns on them. They're just not obviously enough for a cop to come by and be like, "Yo, dogs, why you carrying these handguns? Or why you carrying these guns?"
That's gay.
Yo, I want you to shoot that gun.
Directly up your butt.
Just show me it happening.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, so what do you guys do?
I'm not.
Vigil will probably step forward because I will say this again. Vigil has run quite a couple of gambling rings here in the city, so he likely knows whoever is in charge of this place. Maybe
Yes,
a connection
good.
through his murder of crows.
You know who's in charge of this place, but you don't necessarily have good standing with him. You know what? I'm going to do a thing. We're going to see what his your relation to him is by rolling a d4.
Oh god. That's a 1.
Oh, he wants you dead, Vigil.
Okay, nope.
Could you do a Devil's Luck reroll?
You could do a reroll. That's your reroll for the night.
I don't think you want that
It-
reroll yet.
I mean,
no.
it's the last session.
True. Go balls to the wall, go completely insane.
Big balls, big wall.
Should I? Because this is the last session, technically.
Possibly.
Do it.
Fuck it, dog.
I mean, otherwise, he's gonna shoot you as soon as he sees you.
Or they're going to grab you, take you in so he can shoot you.
Sell your
Yeah, no.
More personal,
no,
more fun.
let's
More
not
personal.
do
He
that.
probably not even going to shoot you. Probably going to get out like a power drill or something and just go in through the temple.
Yeah, let's try that. Reroll. I'm pushing that hedonism further.
Well, you don't have to push it further. You get one per session,
And then you have to push it
and
further.
then you have to push it.
Okay, go ahead.
And then
Please not another one. Please not another one.
Make another one. Another one.
Oh my God.
Yes!
Okay, you're in really good standing with him. Actually,
Thank
like
you,
he's like he.
Damn it! I wanted blood.
Fuck off.
He really likes you, actually.
Okay, so he probably would just very casually walk up to the guards that are in charge, basically keeping Cord and Lillian behind him, and just kind of greets him
When did
casually.
I get here?
Hey boys, long time no see. How's it been?
They're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, Vigil? Wait, hold on. Who are the two with you?"
Oh, let me introduce you to my friend. This is Cordelia. She's one of my friends from my childhood. She knows all about my entire thing, so she's perfectly fine.
Guys, when did I get here?
We dragged you. You're with us.
Just yeeted onto the team.
Well, did we pick her up on the way out? Because that's what Lillian said.
We did.
So you guys chased my ass to. Oh wait, Lillian's involved. She can smell booty a mile away. Never mind.
What?
Exactly.
She can
Never mind.
smell booty a mile
He's got
away.
those like thirst senses.
The
Alright,
thirst.
Anyway,
It's like Spidey sense except for thirst.
anyway, and this is a fellow associate of mine, Lillian. You could say she's been one of my inside information people for the aristocrats, trying to get a lot of the you could say more prolific gamblers into the rings. You know, get a little bit more income.
All right. We'll talk. We'll let you through. All right, if they're with you, Vigil, then they're cool. All right, we'll let you in.
All right, I need to speak with the big man anyway. I got a couple of questions for him about a certain particular patron of his recently. I want to try and get some details down.
You know, anyone else we probably wouldn't let through, but for you, Vigil, you're an okay guy, so we'll let you through.
All right, thank you, boys. Greatly appreciated.
They let you through the door.
I'm laughing at this.
Drives right in. Not like he owns the place, but pretty much is probably the closest to an aristocrat he will ever be.
Okay.
Okay. He's a smooth criminal.
Exactly.
No, he's not.
What the fuck? Okay, moving on.
Oh my
Alright.
god, you're all so white.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm white.
I mean, that's fair.
I thought you liked white boys, Bree.
I do, but this is embarrassing.
God, what's so bad about white people? Actually, no, I'm wrong.
Why?
Yeah. I realized my mistake. You don't have to put.
All right. So anyway, I just still trying to get over Bree's just shocking surprise of being on the team.
Well, that's what I figured happened like the minute that I was deaf completely because, you know, Comcast.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, they take you up to see the big man himself. He's like a portly dude, but with obvious, like, you know, presence. He's got a stogie in his mouth. He's like, Vigil, my boy. How are you today?
I'm fine, friend. I'm fine. I was actually hoping to talk to you for a little bit about...
anything for you, Vigil. You're a good kid. You're gonna be... I swear you're gonna be running this town one day. You're probably gonna have to kill the queen first. I mean, not above the queen, of course, but you know what I mean. You're gonna be running this town.
Cordelia's
I get it.
Queen and country. Kid, queen and country.
The penguin was a pirate.
And can I get a reminder of exactly who was the one that was in chart that was involved in the gambling rings? Because names are escaping me again.
Wooster.
Wooster.
Okay.
Sister.
I was actually wanting to talk to you about someone that he very recently came upon a little bit of trouble, but I was hoping to dig up a little bit of information on him. Mr. Wooster.
Wooster, yeah, big gambling problem. Like what? But hey, you know, their problem, our profit, right? Yeah.
Exactly. I get that. But do you know exactly how bad off he was? Because from what I've been hearing, he was pretty deep in it.
Oh, do you trust me? And we were about to probably start breaking his legs and crap, you know, but he just kept bringing. I mean, you know, but you know, he's rich. He probably could have taken something out for it. It probably wouldn't have been a big deal. But you know, we would have had to send a message, right? Can't just let him get away with that.
I get that. But do you know if he was? Because yes, he had a lot of money, but I also heard he was having a little bit of trouble with particular loan sharks, maybe somebody connected to you, because you know we kind of tend to have those people a bit closer.
Why, he came directly to me, my boy.
To you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not very often that you try to bite the hand that feeds you, but
you know, we did business with his father. His father was his father. Now there's a guy. That guy, you know, Wooster, this shit, hold on.
You're having a bad time.
I'm trying to remember his first name.
Wooster was a thought.
But Bertie, he's spineless. He was a weak kid, you know. He's just, you know, just deep in the gambling. He's whatever. But his father, now that was a man with balls. That was the guy you could respect for how much brass balls he had. Hell, I remember how he dealt with this one family that owed him shit. What was the name? McDevitt. Yeah, that was insane what he did to those fucks.
Yeah, I get that. But anyway, enough of the past history, because evidently his father's about as dead as he is right now. I just want to try and get an understanding, because evidently some people have been whispering that loan sharks were behind Bernie's recent departure, to say the least.
It's his dad. His dad did it.
You people need to stop talking about balls in the chat.
Exactly. Come on, guys. Let's focus here. Focus.
I'm
This
listening.
is the last session. Do we want to go to jail?
I mean, you're right.
God.
But yeah, there's been some talk going around that the recent his
Focus.
Nut.
I swear I'm going to start revoking privileges if you guys can't stop.
Wasn't me.
Oh god, I can't do this.
Anyway,
Go on.
but yeah, I'm not sure if you've actually heard exactly what happened to Bernie, but evidently there's been talk in the streets that that might have been the work of some loan sharks that might have, nixed him. Which, I mean, that'd be a dumb idea to try and send a message by killing the one that owes you money, but, it could have been a slip-up. It could have been a slip-up,
Oh, no.
Misfiring of a
My
gun,
boys
something.
My boys would never do that. Wooster, he was a cash cow. He just kept giving, we could have gotten all the money we were owed at any time, but we needed to send him a message, but we weren't going to kill him. That's insane.
What kind of message did you want to send him?
Oh, break his legs.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, nobles are very...
Fuck. That's a bit of a message.
Nobles are pretty squishy. Like, honestly, breaking their legs is enough to kill them. Just for
He
the pure shock.
he probably could have handled it.
He could have gotten
Yeah,
new
I'm
legs.
saying
Let
now
me
we-
tell you, Wooster was a thought. He couldn't handle it.
I don't even know what that word means, you crazy aristocrats. How do you use all this weird language and shit?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
you get
but
used to it.
either way, basically, Lillian, how it works for gambling rings is that a dead man can't repay their debts, but one that's been spooked enough with a couple of injuries that, while not killing him, will certainly set him in his place, they're more than willing to pay back their debts and then some. Because they don't want to be visited again by the same people that they owe. Because
Shame to hear about Wooster being dead, though. He owed us a lot of money. Maybe we can
Like-
figure out. Maybe we can work something with the cops or something to get some of that inheritance into our hands.
Who do you think would have offed him? Who would be so angry?
I don't
They would
fucking
just-
know. We had the most reason to kill him, but us, like I said, we weren't gonna kill him or anything. That's crazy. But I don't know. Could have pissed someone off. I wasn't really involved in his personal life, as you know.
well, do you know if there are any patrons that might have had issues with him?
I don't know. We were just business. We just did business here. We don't really pry,
Alright.
except into the bank accounts.
Fair point,
What
fair
does
point,
bank
friend.
account say?
Deep and delicious.
Well, I suppose if that's everything, I mean, unless my friends here have any further questions, I suppose we can just get out your head and let you continue your thing. Because I know I got a couple of other things to handle, and then I'm going to be right back to it. Heck, I might be starting up a ring here soon that might be able to rival your own right here. But a little bit more in the upper districts, if you get what I'm saying.
Wait, say that one more time.
Basically, long story short, after Vigil wraps up with all this, he's going to try and start up a gambling ring that's more focused on the actual aristocrats, pretty much. That could
Okay.
pretty much rival his business right here.
Okay.
So he's threatening him.
Not really threatening, it's just friendly banter.
He's like, you're a good kid. He slaps you on the back a little bit harder than you're used to. You kind of stumble forward a bit like,
He stumbles forward, he actually... I would say he stumbles forward and actually winces a little bit because he more than likely smacked some of his scars, like, hard.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch, motherfucker. I'll catch you later, buddy. Come on, lady, let's
see
get
you,
moving.
Mitchell. You come back anytime now.
I will once I have enough money in my pocket to spend fair on you. And
All
once
right.
they're
So what are you
outside,
guys
out
gonna?
of
So what are you guys gonna do now?
once they're
Fuck's
outside,
sake.
out of earshot of the guards and such. God, he just kind of reaches back and rubs his back. God damn it, that sucked.
If it sucks so badly, why do you associate with them?
Oh, he's fine. He just scars. Fuck.
You really need to find a way to actually heal those.
I've been working on it. Just.
If she bleeds, she had thought.
So,
If she breathes,
So- he would be likely, but then again, as we said before, dead man can't pay their debts. So there's not really any viable suspects that would probably kill Bernie.
I mean, they mentioned his dad being vicious. Could really just be annoyed at them using all the family funds. I know I'd kill someone over money.
Yes, we do know that.
Well, I mean, in order for them to go through the law to try and get payment through the inheritance that would be left after his death, it's tricky at best. If you don't know loopholes of law, it's very taxing, to say the least.
Taxing or not, we should know them. Why don't you tell us?
All right. So apparently we're getting chop in the stream, and I don't know why.
Because Comcast a bitch.
No, it's just like 3 people are saying Shikara of Honor is getting chopped, Beckaroo is getting chopped, Iconfect's getting chopped. I don't know what's causing the chop.
Chop, chop, chop.
Chop.
You mean
Weird.
chop is in like the audio?
Oh,
As in, like, the stream is being choppy. I don't know why.
As long as YouTube was working.
So, anyway. So, what are you guys gonna do now? You gonna rest for the evening, figure out what to do next?
I mean, we could try that, but maybe at the doctor's house wouldn't be the best location.
Do what?
let's not go to the doctor's house. He's gonna blow it up and we'll all die.
What?
What?
Let's not do that. I
Let's
see
not do that.
Let's reconverge at the house and go over everything we know so far. And if we need to, we'll slip out. We'll go head out my place for a little bit and figure out exactly how we want to do this. Because so far we got a lot of suspects, but clearly nobody is guilty of it. So, as much as I hate to say this, we might have to actually pin it on somebody. As much as I really hate to say this. Truthfully, I want to find out who really did it, but since there aren't any viable suspects, what
We
else
just
are we
gotta
going
pin
to
it
do?
on a bitch.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm very confused. Like, him having a gambling problem seemed like the best option.
If his
But then
sus-
again, the loan sharks would want him dead. Because again, dead man can't pay debts off very well, and going through the legal system in order to get that payoff is tedious at best.
then who do you think wouldn't do something stupid enough to try to kill off someone? Clearly it wasn't money, so what else reason could there be to kill?
Well, I mean, if
Your
you guys
thoughts?
want to try and pursue any leads, we can easily present them once we regroup with El and the doctor.
Do we know any?
'Cause otherwise,
Things
I
that-
can't really think of anything else.
How about starting with this? Why do people kill?
Well, money is one thing, but clearly, as we established here, money isn't really the motive.
I didn't ask what is or isn't. Why do people kill?
Hate, revenge,
Mm-hmm.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Payback,
Payback.
in one way or another. But what are you getting at here, Cord?
Well, clearly he wasn't killed for money because that would be counterproductive. So maybe someone was definitely not happy with him and we've missed it.
Well, I know, because Lillian, didn't you mention before when you and Cord were at that party that there were a couple of aristocrats that were kind of begrudging towards Bernie?
I mean, yeah, but like, aristocrats are grudging towards almost every aristocrat. Nobody fucking likes each other.
Fair point. Fair point.
No one likes each other.
Well,
Am I wrong?
Well, then what else is there to pursue? I mean, if none of the aristocrats hate him enough to kill him, then who else could be on the board?
Maybe.
Dad. Still saying his dad.
Why do you think it's his dad?
Dad. Why?
I mean, like, he's using the family money.
It would be a good loss to cut.
Exactly. Cut losses, kill your son, save some money, have aristocracy.
But isn't his father dead?
His father's dead.
Oh,
Anna, you would know his
fuck.
father's dead.
Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm so tired. I didn't know this. They mentioned his dad, and I got in a gung ho. Oh my god. Stop laughing at me.
Let's just get back to the estate and talk this over with the doctor. And...
That's valid.
Yeah, let's head
That-
back, sit down, and see if we can come to an agreement of where to go to next. Because we are very quickly running out of time, ladies.
We're gonna head back then.
All right,
Yeah,
you
we're
head
gonna
back
head
to you head back to the.
We should
Edmund's
go
estate.
frame someone.
What?
Does the doctor come out while they're gone?
Not really. Like, how long were they out for? Like, a couple hours?
Probably.
Yeah, probably about that, to try and locate the actual thing, or the actual location and all that.
He doesn't come out till like maybe 10-15 minutes before they get back.
Elle informs them of what transpired, that they got together and left. And she poses the question, you know, with all this debt, what if he faked his death to get out of it?
It's possible, but unlikely.
Especially unlikely, especially since Lillian was fucking the corpse.
Yeah, she tried to.
She tried. She tried very hard. She got all over it.
Well, that doesn't quite throw it off. It could have been just someone who really looked like a Wooster.
True. And, like, I figure there would be at least news about, you know, an aristocrat being killed if there really was killed. Have we seen anything about that?
Yeah, I showed you guys a
It was
newspaper.
everywhere, newspapers.
Oh, I'm
all
so
that.
tired.
No, this was like a session or two ago? Like before our big break?
Retconning my mouth.
Jeez.
I'm comatose.
Okay, so,
I'm scared, Doctor.
Help me, doctor. I am scared. This
I'm
is
scared, doctor. Then die.
this is showing me.
Dr. Senpai, I don't feel so good.
Dr. Senpai, I don't feel so good.
You
I'm
should
dead
be.
now. You should be dead.
He said you should be afraid because this is fucked.
hmm.
And
We'll
she's
meet
just
when they get
tossing me
back.
aside. I don't know what to do.
We'll meet when they get
No.
back.
Be a thought.
I will have a word with her about your ownership.
Oh Christ.
Alright.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna try to figure out something in the morning, the next morrow?
And that fam. Stay up all night until we deal.
TFO, bros. Okay, they come back. Hi, guys.
I imagine Vigil enters first with the girls behind him. Well, that was a dead end as well. Ugh.
Well, on the plus side, we know what isn't. Look, even if it's not necessarily a perfect lead, at least we know something that isn't the correct answer.
Yeah. It's
Elle
one
sighs and covers her eyes.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's up, Elle? I know this entire situation isn't the best, but we're honestly running out of leads.
Elle says, "You don't say."
There goes the biting. Look, what's actually wrong? You don't have to start snipping at people when you're upset.
This is what's wrong. Plain and simple. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, considering all the options we covered, it wasn't any of my guys or anyone within my little web of thievery. It wasn't anyone involving in the gambling debts, because, you know, loan sharks don't kill the people that owe them money. And the aristocrats, while they did resent Rooster, it wasn't enough to basically go after him and kill him. So that clears the table of a lot of potential suspects, but they weren't actually the ones behind it. But Cord did bring up something on the way back that we wanted to save until we got back in order to properly discuss. And Cord, if you want to take over from here, be my guest.
Well, honestly, it's just the fact that clearly someone wasn't killing him for money. Clearly someone had a problem to... Well, the biggest problem is that there are other reasons to kill, and if we've already ruled out one, then we are closer to getting an answer. He could have been killed for love, he could have been killed for revenge, hate, sadness, anguish, anything. But at least we have one thing crossed off. And so far, other than the fact that... Wait, did she tell them that his father's dead?
Who, Lillian?
Yeah.
Did you, Lillian?
Sure.
Well, we also know that it's definitely not being cut off by his father, but if there's any other relative that's directly attached to that money, they probably don't like that he's literally siphoning it off. Just to be a wastrel.
Well, I mean, Lillian, did he have any other family that you're aware of?
Would I know this?
Yes, he was going to see his great aunt or whatever. He was
Can't remember
blowing
that
you
part.
off in the beginning.
And I was real pissed about it.
Yes.
Full circle. The circle of life.
So I guess he has a great aunt.
Do you know anything else about this great aunt?
Yes, Steven, do I know anything else about this great aunt?
This
Hold
great
on.
aunt?
It was an aunt.
Where's
That he
that?
was going to visit in the beginning when he blew
Oh
off
yeah,
Lillian?
his great aunt is Aunt Agatha. She's like an old battle axe of an aunt.
An old battle axe.
An old battle axe.
Hardcore.
If you've ever heard that term.
I've never.
Oh boy,
I can,
is it a term.
I can imagine.
She's like constantly trying to get him married off because she thinks that he's a disappointment to the family.
Oh, you'll have that.
Sounds accurate.
But, I mean, aside from his aunt, was there anyone else, really? Because,
She wouldn't kill him because that's
I mean, if
that's
she
just
was-
like killing off
she
the
was just trying to
bloodline.
get him married off to someone, so that way, you know, he could actually... Yeah, because if she was trying to marry him off, it probably wouldn't help her for him to be dead. So, family is knocked off of the list, at least.
Wouldn't say that necessarily.
What do you mean by that?
Just because you're blood related doesn't mean that you're automatically the person to inherit everything.
What are we going to do now? We're running out of time.
Oh, I mean... let's think of it this way. At this point, we have two options. Either we can keep pursuing this and trying to knock this down until we find someone, or we're going to have to do the undercut thing and pin it on someone else.
Let's put it on someone else, honestly. We're
Just to get it off our backs.
having a bad time.
That boy Georgie could work.
I mean, I'd hate to do that, but...
Do you have anyone else in mind?
Perhaps we should sleep on it. Set out in the morning.
Besides, that Georgie was robbing another place at the time, right?
I doubt that'd be a very good alibi.
Still, You're gonna get caught for pinching rather than murdering.
It would at least buy us some time during the trial.
Or at least the investigation. At that point. Ugh.
Well,
We can set out in the morning, sleep on it for the night.
actually, Doctor,
Yes.
I could put it in his head.
You could. We'll, like as I said, we'll set out in the morning to his house.
Well, here's the thing, and this is the thing I'm kind of hesitant with. That's the fact that CPS was able to locate us so quickly that we might not have until morning. In the morning, the cops might be knocking at our door.
Cordelia, could you go procure a carriage of some sort? We can head out first morning. What do you call it? At sunrise.
I could do that,
Twilight.
but I'd need a bit of money.
The doctor's gonna get out his pocket change like an old man.
Where's your coin?
Pulls
my
out a couple
dear?
of pounds, a delicious little peanut butter striped snack.
Yeah.
It has a
Here's
piece of
some-
a lint attached to it while you're at it.
He's got a lollipop in there.
He's got like the
It
coin
also-
purse with the clips.
Keys to something that he literally has no fucking clue. It's probably from his last estate.
Keys from the car he had 20 years ago.
There's not even cars.
Keys from the
Yeah.
horse he had 20 years ago.
Don't ask where the ignition is, buddy. Don't
You
ask.
just stick the keys in the ass or something.
It was an automaton horse, okay?
So he's gonna hand her a couple pounds, like enough to get, a decent carriage.
Some kind of person to get them out of there.
As having them wait outside overnight.
That shouldn't be too hard. Excuse me. No. Get off my bed! Sorry, there was dust and it was bothering me.
It's fair.
Alright, in that case, I guess the only thing we can do is turn in and sleep on it, I guess.
Yes, I'll return to my lab to work on a few agents that will help us.
I should be able to be here by midnight 1 at the most. If we wanted to leave in the middle of the night, we can.
I'm so down for leaving in the middle of the night.
Alright, so you guys going to bed then?
Yep.
Yeah, the doctor's gonna return to his lab to mix up some drugs.
Alright.
Cordelia shall set off for a
They're letting
carriage.
Lillian stay there. Letting everyone stay there
Yep.
for the night.
You know what?
Everybody can get their rooms.
Okay.
Elle goes to her room, but she does not go to sleep.
Same with Vigil.
Same though.
Wow.
Okay,
This is stressful, okay?
it's
Yes.
fair.
That's
I mean,
not
you're
why
not
I was
even
laughing. I don't need to sleep. I survive on my sheer willpower.
Wow.
Get on my level with willpower, man.
Fam, I have all the willpower in the world to avoid getting butt touched by an aristocrat. I think I'm okay.
No more butt touch.
Can I roll to touch the butt?
I am gone.
You can roll charm.
I am gone.
Cool.
She's coming and
so
knocking
do
on
I
the
do
door
plus
with her
4?
hair
I'm gonna do plus 4.
seductively.
I'm rolling the dice. It's being slow. I'm trying.
Using that sultry voice and that hair down technique.
I'm realizing that my Roll20 might be acting up at the moment. Oh, I'm realizing that my Wi-Fi is acting up at the
Make me a
moment.
will check, Cordelia,
Why are you doing this?
because it's funny.
Why? Fuck you.
Fuck you! I mean, isn't that what she's trying to do?
Oh, I got a 10.
That one.
That's sad.
Wah.
Meh.
Fail your will check. Fail your will check.
I have the
Probably
devil's
not
own-
going to.
Oh shit! Hold on. Sorry. It's 2d10,
Big
right?
fail.
No, she only
Yes.
rolled 1d10.
It's 2d10 plus will, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm real sad now.
But don't you get a reroll?
I don't need
Oh
it.
yeah, I do get
No, Anna.
rerolls.
Anna gets a reroll for seducing.
And watch, she's gonna do worse.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be hilarious.
Tries to speak in Welsh, insults mother. The fuck you say?
What?
The fuck you say about my mom?
I don't know if anything is
Did you
happening.
fuck my mom?
My Wi-Fi isn't really working right now. It's turning constantly on and off.
Such is life.
Oh,
Fuck
I
you.
get
Somebody
that.
should
Did you
roll
roll?
2d10.
Something-
I did twice.
It's okay, at least something's getting
it didn't
turned on,
pop up.
but it ain't Cordelia. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
seeing
like-
anything.
Okay, there we go. I got 24.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I got a 24.
Oh, Bree.
Oh god,
Oh, Bree.
Cord, you might be lesbian.
The hell
Bree,
I am.
No, Bree, you don't get a reroll. She got a reroll because of her Casanova stunt.
Oh, I was
So-
using my one reroll.
Oh, you're using your one reroll.
And you're no better.
Just use devil's luck, brother. Get out of that situation.
I'm willing to take it.
All right, you feel the allure of the deep allure of this sultry big titty aristocrat, but then you realize you're
She's
straight.
a corpse fucker.
Then you realize you're straight.
You're not into that.
Oh my.
You're not
Listen.
into that pootang.
Listen, Lillian, if I wanted to fuck around with a pair of tits, I'd fuck with my own.
Oh.
Oof.
Oof.
Aww. She makes
I'm
that
sure-
noise.
Look, I'm sure you'll find another pair of big tits around somewhere. Don't you have Anastasia?
She has tiny titties.
Jesus Christ.
None of that poontangus tonight.
She internally curses her genes for having big tits. I'm gonna go be not here again. Okay? Go get some sleep. Go
And
get some sleep.
And you know what this means, though? She's out of devil's luck.
No. Walking away from the situation.
All right. So you go. You guys all go to bed except Cordelia.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not going to bed.
Cordelia's going to
Anybody's
bed.
going to bed.
I'm in the bedroom, but I'm not going to sleep. In fact, I'm gonna go over to Vigil's room because I cannot fucking sleep.
Oh my.
Calm the fuck down.
She's 13.
We've already- Sir, we've already had this problem. We're not going here again.
Not.
Don't
All right.
bring it up.
Yeah, Cordelia went off to procure that carriage.
Okay. So are the lights out? Is everyone sort of just like lights out, or is it?
Well, yeah, lights out. We gotta conserve that energy bill.
Yeah, there you go.
You lights
Uh,
out. Vigil
yes.
might have like a candle lit in his
Yes.
room when Elle comes in, but that's about it.
All right.
Elle just like sits on the chair or trunk, just with her holding her knees to her chest, like.
Can't sleep either.
We shouldn't stay.
You and me both, but I mean, where else do we have to run to?
I could think of a few.
Places we could run to that we wouldn't be found.
I could think of something. It has a lot of stairs, though.
So make it difficult for the doctor. Ugh. Oh, I mean, I know we could probably crash at my place if we need to, but we'd only be able to stay there for a day or two before we had to move somewhere else, because I'll do a lot of things, but I can't endanger Wiley. Not like this.
I don't know, could you and... Maybe we could carry the doctor?
Vigil just kind of stares at Elle and is just like, do I look like I could carry someone his size?
Oh, it's a sickly old man. He's like 5'7",
You don't-
maybe 100 pounds.
He doesn't look that heavy.
He'd be clunky.
2 people carrying him would be okay. maybe 3.
As long as the third isn't Lillian.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust her to carry a brick.
You shouldn't trust her to carry anything. She'll drop it.
Right, but
She
quite
can't even
honest-
carry her own ego. She dropped
Yeah,
it
she did.
like
Quite
3
honestly-
sessions ago.
Yeah, quite honestly, and this is just me asking, just because Cord did bring this up on our way back. Because evidently there was mention that there's some people that end up involving Bernie's father that it might be possible, but who do you think, honestly, probably would have hated Bernie enough to kill him? This clearly was some kind of hate crime, not anything of money. There wasn't really love because he was struggling to find suitors, so...
Either inheritance of money, or he faked his death to get out of a debt.
Well, faking his death, I mean, we did kind of see the course that Lillian promptly took care of in her own way. As far as inheritance, the only person he had left in his family was his aunt, and she's 1 older, and 2
Not
she's pretty much
family.
well off herself.
It could be a lover.
Well, again, he didn't really have anyone.
You sure? I mean, I know Lillian's lover. That Anastasia bitch just sucks at her tea every fucking day.
Oh my god.
It's not like she can suck on Anastasia's teeth. She doesn't have any.
Oh god.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
bet you anything that she inherits all of Lillian's money if something happens to her.
maybe. I don't know. The way aristocrats work is just kind of weird and foreign to me. I never really understood it. But it's just got
You
me
think
thinking.
I understand?
I mean, fair point.
You think
Fair
Lillian
point. Fair
understands?
point. But I mean, the more I think of it, how likely is it that this is likely a dick from the past?
Well, I think it's somebody who knew about his secret room. That's why I think it's a lover.
Well, I mean, it could also be anybody who can get a hold of a blueprint, which wouldn't be that hard, to be honest.
Yes, anything can be faked.
I mean, fair point, but stuff like that needs to be planned out, accounted for in the bill plans, because that kind of goes into the budget of the housing. So it needs to be added in there in order to account for the materials needed, because, you know, aristocrats don't like to spend money where they don't need it. Even if they do, it's something that they can benefit from a short amount of time. But again, what do I know? I
Section
wasn't.
off a room, add walls.
Eh,
It's
I
not
don't
that
know.
hard.
I don't know. It's bugging me a bit.
Whatever. We have to pile it on someone else. I am not going down with that damn aristocrat.
I mean, I can't blame you, but at the same time, it's.
I don't care who we have to pin it on. Just, we need to get rid of it.
Well, I just have to put this all behind us soon. Because I'm about tired of hearing the name Wooster being thrown all around. Quite honestly. Don't
It's a
haunt me in my
stupid name
dreams.
anyway. It's like somebody who can't say the R. And they're like, whoa, sir.
I mean, that's probably how they came up with it anyway, but. I don't know, it's one of those things I'm starting to hear in my dreams, and. Ugh, I can't even stand it at this point.
Mm.
But it's probably just me. But anyway, we should at least try and get some form of rest. Not sure if I'll be able to sleep just because he kind of reaches back and starts rubbing at his shoulder. Son of a bitch.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just gonna watch this window.
You guys start smelling something.
What the hell?
Is Lillian awake?
Yes.
She starts smelling something too.
What
What's
the hell is that?
Smells smells like smoke.
Oh, fuck.
Elle puts her gas mask on. Fucking shit, I knew something would happen in the night.
Vigil does the same.
Like, same though.
Okay. All right, you start feeling a heat.
Shit!
You
What
start
the?
hearing-
What the hell did the doctor do?
You start hearing servants screaming.
Elle opens
Fire.
a window and hops out.
You're on the second floor, dog.
You're on the
Yeah,
second
we're on the
floor.
second floor. Elle, don't.
I can
Vigil
fucking
just
do
goes
it. If there's a
Vigil goes
nearby
over and
terrace, I'll climb down.
No, Vigil goes over and grabs Elle. Hey, don't be getting crazy. Can we figure out exactly what the hell's going on first?
There's a fucking fire. Get the fuck out.
Pretty straightforward.
Anyway, go on. Ignore me.
Let go of me.
Alright, fine. Go, get out of here.
Elle hops down.
Okay, you fall a full story.
It's not that bad. It's only 10 feet.
That's pretty bad.
I mean,
Bend
you
your
are a
knees.
13-year-old child.
What is the fall damage on a 13-foot fall? On a
Okay,
10-foot
look.
fall?
Is there a terrace or something? Okay.
There is not.
You know what? I grab a blanket and I tie it out the window.
It didn't go that far down, probably.
It'll go far enough, alright?
Probably like
Just
1
to
foot
help.
out the window.
It's a little something, okay?
Yeah, Vigil still ain't having it. He's going over to the door and he's not going to just straight up open it. He's putting a hand against it first.
Okay.
Just to feel if it's hot. Cause
Yeah.
The door?
Yeah, the door.
yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah, come on.
If
Yeah,
it's
you
hot,
fire
gotta
then
go.
safety.
there's
Feel the
flames
door.
right
If it's hot,
outside
there's
it.
flames on the
It's-
other
it's-
side. If not, we're fine.
It's not hot yet.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and open the door and see what's outside.
There's smoke. Lots of smoke.
Fucking hell. Okay, peering out in the hallway. How's it look through the gas mask?
Smoky.
Lower to the ground, like pretty much belly first on the ground, looking around. How's it look? Any fire nearby?
You already got a gas max. Go.
You
Yeah,
don't
but-
see any fire yet. At least not up here. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, looks like the fire isn't up here yet. We could probably book it down the stairs and out the front door. It's probably been started in the kitchen or something.
Elle goes out the window.
Oh,
Can I
are you
make-
serious?
Can I make some sort of vitality roll to like jump,
I'm checking that right now.
or maybe
Jesus.
coordination?
If it's a base amount of damage for falling and you don't have the points for that, that's gonna suck.
I got more vitality than you. All right.
I got 2 vitality. That's why I'm not jumping out the fucking window.
Man,
I got
what's
3.
it called? There's definitely a lot of screaming from like panicking servants.
God damn it, Evan.
What?
It probably wasn't him. Maybe.
It was.
Wait, what is Lillian doing?
Lillian is also trying to leave from the front door because, like, fuck jumping out a window and, like, might as well make it easy.
You jump out a window, you break your neck. What?
Yeah. Until I know it.
Yeah, so I imagine.
What's your coordination there, Elle?
Oh dear.
My coordination is 3.
Okay, so you can fall up to 3 feet. Your coordination times 3 feet without risking injury.
So
That's
15
9 feet.
or 9 feet. Oh yeah, that's fine.
But since you're, since it's, it says, however, beyond this distance, every 3 feet or partial increment thereof, beyond the safe distance, you take a damage roll with +1 to the damage roll for every 3 feet or partial increment thereof. And you subtract the character's vitality from the damage roll. So let's give this a roll. Let's see how bad you are.
Alright.
It's only 2d10 plus 1, but that could be bad.
It's a 14.
That's bad.
Okay. So what's your vitality?
My vitality is a 3.
All right, so that's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, I figured. So -1.
So yeah, -1 to your skill rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, Vigil is at the door. He is looking around very quickly to make sure the way is clear before he starts down the hall.
Okay. You start making your way down the hall. It's very smoky. Lillian, what are you doing?
Also trying to make my way down the hall. She knows the way out of here decently well. She has a gas mask on, and she's not willing to fall out of a window.
It's also very smoky.
I imagine at one point when Vigil stops to look around, Lillian kind of runs into his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
He'll get jostled and turn just like, Lillian, you right?
No, the house is on fire. I do not enjoy this.
Fair point. Come on, let's go. He grabs her by the hand and just starts towards the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how are the stairs looking?
All right, stairs are not quite on fire yet, but you can definitely see there's fire starting to spread around the first floor.
Can we tell from where it's starting from? Is like from down the hall to the kitchen, from one of the actual rooms?
You're not sure. It's unclear. It's spread too much to be able to tell properly.
Okay, heading down carefully. He's keeping an eye out in case. Because whether this is an accident or not, he's keeping an eye. Because if this was arson, he's keeping an eye out for whoever might have set the fire.
Yeah, there's a servant there trying to beat it, the fire out with his coat, and he just catches.
Well,
Not a smart move.
Apparently, help
Anyone
is help.
outside.
Look, they were trained to fetch me food, not put out fires.
Right. Okay. And I assume if we make it to the bottom, okay? Because I mean, front door might not be a good option. Is there at least a clear way to the back door? Or is front door the only option?
The back. There is a way to the back door.
We're taking it.
Back door is on fire.
Oh, son of a bit. Let's see. Is there anything nearby, like anything that is long and heavy that can be picked up to bash that door open?
A table. Or
I guess basically table, like something with extension and weight.
You can look around for stuff.
But I don't have the time because the place is on fire.
real quick,
do I
equipment. See anyone outside?
There are make me a wits roll, actually.
Okay. Wits is a +2.
Take a -2 though, because it's very dark out.
Well, does that help if I have Night Fighter?
No, not for this. This only helps for
Okay.
combat.
So
19.
Yeah. Well, 18 with my injury. 19.
Okay. 19. Let's see. Okay, so you definitely see, you can definitely see out there that there is how do I put this? Yeah, there's a bunch of cops. They seem to be led by a lady cop with green hair that you don't recognize.
Have they seen me yet?
Let's see. I'm just going to assume that.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
expend something for that? Or, actually, would it be possible for me to use Shadow?
You can roll Shadow if you can beat that.
Shadow.
They'll also take a minus. No, actually, the positive and minus from jumping out the window and it being dark will cancel out, so it's just a straight Shadow.
Okay. Shadow. +3. Oh, sorry. I forget it's a D10.
2d10.
2D10. Thank you. Thank you, darling.
I can't find fire sound effects because it's too much to look through.
Okay.
I don't have control over the jukebox.
Ree.
Where?
That is 15. Okay.
All right. Yeah, they still see you.
All right. I run
Get
for
out of
it.
there.
Bye.
A few cops peel off. They're like, "Hey, you." The lady seems to be directing them. They're like, "Hey, you, get back here. What happened here? Come here.
And,
Come here, child.
and as they're doing that, because
Whose
actually
child
through
are
my
you?"
Actually, real quick, I am going to quickly expend my power. There's 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to work and make all 3 of them forget that they saw me.
All right.
Use the force.
DR 14.
Ooh.
1,
I'm gonna reroll for that.
2, 3.
God damn it.
There we go.
15.
For the 1.
It fucking works.
That's
forget
about
they
how the
said
force works, yeah.
They forget they saw me, and I disappear.
Okay. And as she's doing that, because actually just looked through my possessions, I got a crowbar.
Are you
I
gonna
completely forgot about.
pull
Yeah.
that over the fire to open the door?
No,
Beat the
basically,
fire.
No, he's very quickly. He just basically is going to wedge the door open, standing out of the way, because I imagine that the door is opening outwards because it's an outside door.
Mhm.
So he's prying it opening outwards, and he's basically going to keep the door open. He's pushing Lillian out and then falling after her.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we live
We're
on stream?
Oh,
On
or
YouTube we are.
did you die?
Yeah.
Well, we've been
Oh,
scratching
because-
out on Twitch all night, so
Because Jesus, my internet just died because of my stupid setup. Makes it really easy for the plug to come unplugged.
oh no.
Sounds like a solution for duct tape.
All right. So okay, where were we?
Vigil has a crowbar.
Oh yeah, excuse me. 1 second, quick thing, Steven.
Yes.
The Icafix said they Long John Silver ass internet kills me.
Yeah. Well, blame Verizon for throttling my internet.
Fuck you,
Oh.
Verizon.
Like, actually, we're pretty sure they're throttling my internet.
Jeez.
I'd throttle Verizon's ass, dog.
That's the
Jesus.
Stop. God. Whenever you're trying to just think about throttling asses.
Okay, there we go. Now we're back on Twitch.
Okay, good.
Okay. Sorry about that, people. Internet plug came unplugged. We're back.
Okay.
So anyway,
Anyway, yeah, I looked at my inventory. Vigil has a crowbar. Since this is a back door that opens outwards because it's an outside door, he's basically going to go ahead, pry it open. He's keeping it open with one end. He's basically pushing Lillian out and
Nice.
falling after her.
wait,
Oh,
you're
it's
trying
on
to
fire?
you're trying to crowbar the on fire door.
Is the door itself on fire, but nothing else
Yes.
around it?
No, everything around it's on fire.
Okay.
You are not getting anywhere close to that door. It's basically front door or nothing.
Front door, none. Vigil's smelling something suspicious, and he ain't liking it. He ain't liking
And you
any
better
of
hurry
this.
because the fire is spreading along the ceiling towards the front door.
Ah, shit. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. We're going. And Vigil's going to make sure before he goes on the streets that his gun is tucked in the back of his pants, not in obvious sight or anything like that. So if he needs to very quickly pull it out and take care of something, he can. But yeah, he is charging out, dragging Lillian behind him. He is kicking that door open and charging out.
All right. You're gonna have to make me a vitality check
Vitality check? Okay.
An unarmed attack.
because you need some strength to kick that down because it is locked.
Wait, which
Locked
door?
from the outside?
Victorian locks are dumb.
Oh.
It actually requires
God, ow,
inside
ow,
and out. Oh
ow.
no! You kick that door and you bounce off.
Oh,
Which
You're
one?
like,
Quit, motherfucker!
Doctor paid good money for them doors.
Are you talking about the lab doors?
No,
No,
we're talking about the front
the
door.
front
Oh, the
door.
front door. Fuck. Yeah, you'll have that.
You'll have that.
Is there a way to quickly unlock that door, or is he gonna have to use his crowbar?
Lock picks.
Good thing I have a lock picking skill. How do I roll that?
Pray.
Roll me lock picking.
Which I do have. Is it plus anything or?
It's lock picking. Everything is 2d10 plus skill.
Okay. Just making sure. Better. Fucking lockpick. Fucking locks.
Fuck you, Lox.
Oh, I am very frozen.
Do what?
Yeah, Roll20 is super frozen for me. Give me a sec. I have to. My internet is shitting itself. My computer is also shitting itself. It's been real bad recently.
I can tell.
All right. So anyway, 14 to lockpick the door.
Yes.
Oh.
Please don't tell me he missed it.
Missed it by a little bit.
Missed it, but okay.
The fire
Okay.
is,
You know what?
is starting to spread around the door.
Okay.
Watch out for
The
ceiling
two rooms
level.
next to me. One of them is like the waiting room, right? The reading room, waiting room, whatever it is.
Yep.
Do we got
Okay,
big windows in there?
I
Sure.
was about to say, just
I'm
fucking go for
smashing
the
them
window.
open with a crowbar.
All right.
Smashing
You
those
smash the
windows
window.
open. And
We
I'm
bro-
sitting now. Do I have to roll anything to pick up Lillian and jump out the window with her?
No. Yes.
Unless
make
you
me a
want to dodge
coordination
the
roll.
glass,
Make
maybe.
me a coordination roll to dodge the glass. Shoot the glass.
Just come out with a glass on your neck.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Do you tuck?
I am good.
Tuck
I
and roll.
imagine that. Imagine he basically picks up Lillian, he bounds off whatever chair or couch is under the window, and just basically bounds out the window superhero style and rolls across the road, just I guess landing in a way that Lillian's kind of laying on top of him. Son of a bitch and 1,000 bits of hell.
Yay! Superhero landing.
Not really superhero landing. It's more or less like, oh god, I don't even know how to describe it.
Super loser landing.
You
Pretty
dive,
much.
You dive out the window in this firelit thing, and then you hear a voice boom out, a female voice boom out. Wallace McDevitt, you put your hands up now.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my
He just kind of freezes. What?
Put your hands where we could
He
see
kinda
them and
looks
put
up.
the woman down.
What? What's happening?
Oh
He
my god!
kind of looks towards Lillian. What?
My Roll20
What the hell is the meaning of this?
Oh.
You have 10 seconds to. You have 5 seconds to comply.
Holy shit.
5,
Oh.
4.
He's basically he's setting Lillian down. He's pushing him towards her. He's taking off.
All right.
What's happening?
Make me a. Let me see here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Make me a vitality roll, but double your vitality.
Huh? What?
Make me a vitality roll, but with double vitality.
Double vitality? Okay.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh, it's worse than what you think it is.
I really hope that's not what I think it is.
Please make me a roll, Haley.
18. Shit!
Okay, now let me look up this particular complication.
Oh god, what the hell did they just hit me
Oh.
with?
Is Ninja gonna die?
Oh no, he's not. That would be too good for him.
Oh.
I bet you're gonna be comatose or paralyzed.
Your
I'm very
leg,
concerned.
your leg is broken. Compound fracture.
God, son of a bitch! He's just going to keep going. He don't care. He's fighting.
No.
No, that's
Oh no. It's not that easy. because you now have bone fragments jetting from the torn flesh of your leg.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, he falls. He's done. Fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay, so the woman with the cop with the green hair walks over. She's got a custom heavy revolver pointed at your head. She's got a bunch of cops surrounding you, and she's like, where was the name? Walter McDevitt. Walter
Wallace.
McDevitt, you're under
Wallace.
arrest.
Why?
She says, Walter McDevitt, you are under arrest for the murder of Bertram Wooster,
I didn't do anything.
as well as shit. I don't have the name of the other person that he murdered, as well as
Hold on, I got it. Leland Day Hoff.
as well as the murder of Leland de Hoff.
Fuck.
They clap some what's it called? Handcuffs on you.
Shit.
And they throw you in the back of the police carriage.
Well, fuck.
They start they take you off, and some cops stay behind to start interviewing people, including Lillian, and pretty much Lillian because everyone else is gone
Well,
Or apparently burnt to a crisp.
or burnt to a crisp.
Ah, motherfucker.
Yeah, no one saw the
I thought about it. I thought about fucking slipping out, but fucking hell. Damn it.
No one saw
Who
the
the fuck's
doctor.
at the fire?
No one saw the doctor. Oh yeah, the green-haired lady is Slay's old character from a cop game I ran of Unhallowed. She's a telekinetic, and she just used a level 3 power called Bone
God
Snapper
damn it.
on you, where basically if she succeeds, if she succeeds, it's literally an automatic what's it called?
automatic fuck you.
It's an automatic.
Sounds about right.
It's an automatic complication chosen by the psychic, or you
I'm
can
So
do.
glad I
yes,
used my powers.
Well, that's the individual then. Damn it, so fucking close. I should have just fucking slipped away in the night.
All right. So,
Uh,
and that's where we're going to end this campaign. Now we're gonna have a little epilogues.
son of a bitch, are you serious, you motherfucking...
Vigil was arrested for his crimes, and probed by a telepath, and found to be the murderer of both Bertram Wooster and a previous murder
This
from
internet
a
could
long
kindly
time
give me a
ago.
break. It'd be well appreciated.
Yeah, I'll let everyone else give their Lillian is found to be not guilty.
As we all know.
But she is found to have taken a child to a rather well, actually no, she's fine. This was all an unfortunate mistake, and they're pretty sure, and they find that it was just a complete accident that the doctor's house
Comcast
caught
can
fire.
fuck right off.
Actually,
What the hell happened? I missed everything. What the hell happened?
Lee Richards, the doctor, is dead. Cordelia
Oh boy.
was not around at the time of the fire.
Elle disappears, actually. In fact, CPS is wondering what the hell happened to her, but she is gonzo. In fact, she listens to someone reading a paper about the fire, and she kind of thinks to herself, And nothing else is known about Elle as she disappears. Maybe she gets murdered in a few weeks or the next day.
God
And-
damn! I'm
and,
saying now. I should have just slipped out the fucking
hold-
window.
she-
I should have just slipped out the window and gone.
Haley, relax. Breathe.
Bree
Breathe.
and Bree and Evan get to do a thing now.
So after the fire, an unmarked carriage pulls away from the house as the fire's just starting. And inside, of course, are Cordelia and the doctor.
Serious?
And the doctor is seen changing out of his old clothes into a new fresh set and a completely new identity with a new mask and everything.
Cordelia just kind of leans on one of the little armrests. Do you really think they're just gonna fall for all this?
Likely.
Is our justice system really that terrible?
Yes.
You'd be quite surprised. Well, I reckon you wouldn't, actually.
Well, they never did actually figure out what was going on. And they completely decided to disregard that there were Fortin kids now on the streets after their mother died. So, to be honest, I guess I am not surprised.
We'll put this all behind us and start new. And he asks the carriage driver to take them back to the bar they visited in the first episode, the Wine and Spirits.
Oh my god.
By the way, did you make sure to write that Alistar got a little bit of money as well?
Yes, both of your siblings will be receiving a cut.
Sure, Sophia will be surprised. It's not like she really needs the money, but it'll throw the trail off, I suppose.
And that's about all I have from the doctor.
That's all we got.
And
Sorry,
that's
guys.
that's where we'll end the campaign. The Unhallowed campaign, at least. So yeah, they just sold you guys out.
I mean, they didn't set. They sold Vigil out.
Oh, they were planning to like throw you under the bus too and have Vigil for just his previous murder, but it turns out that Vigil actually was the person who killed Booster.
Wait, did he actually? What?
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
Well, fuck. I didn't
Murder solved.
I didn't expect that, but I guess murder solved. Fuck.
Wait, did
Justice.
Oh
I don't feel as
yeah,
bad.
because you mentioned the loan shark guy mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't put two and two together. I thought Evan and Bree had figured it out at least.
Oh no,
I
I
mean, at
did
that
kind of
point, I
like.
was kind of out of it.
I'm super asleep. Like, what happened? What did the lone trip mention?
He
What?
mentioned that it was possible that he was killed to get revenge for a family that got fucked over.
No,
And that family
Dad
was
back.
Vigil.
No, he mentioned that Wooster's dad was a brutal dude, and that what he did to the McDevitt family was pretty crazy and intensive. Vigil's real name is Walter McDevitt.
Which
Wallace.
which was happily given to the doctor by a certain telepath.
Yep.
Yep, they tipped off and Cordelia and the doctor tipped off the cops.
I can't.
The doctor brought
I
in a
love the
fake body.
fact. I'm very happy
What?
that Lillian didn't get framed in the end.
Like I said,
Well,
they were
sure,
planning to frame you, but they found out about Vigil at the last second.
To be honest, we didn't necessarily expect that he'd also killed Wooster. We were just gonna let him get taken and framed. Like fuck it, or they didn't manage to figure out like, excuse me, they were gonna end up framing you for killing Wooster anyway. And it
Honestly
just worked out for you.
I honestly thought like the whole CPS scandal and the corpse fucking scandal would be enough to knock you out of the aristocracy.
Unless they managed to just like full on like
No,
stop
real
it from
talk.
getting out.
No, real talk. In the book, it says under necrophilia, it's very common in the aristocracy.
It's very common, but it's not talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
Or tolerated, probably.
Exactly.
But it's not
one of those
like
things that everybody-
shocking.
It's like fucking in a Christian community. Everybody will judge you for it, even though everybody does it.
So now let's talk about a little thing that we mentioned at the beginning of the campaign that it seems that you all forgot in favor of just trying to frame people.
No, we were all trying to solve the mystery, except for the doctor and Cordelia over here.
Oh, that's not true. I was legitimately trying to solve it at first.
At first,
And then it turned into a full-on train wreck.
so is the doctor,
Yeah.
and then he just
It
went
did.
into, okay, time to burn these bridges.
so
Time to burn literally every bridge.
What
the
I'm
thing,
more
so the
shook
thing
about-
is, so here's the thing. I said at the beginning that if you guys figured out who did the murder, you would get 10 XP
Apologies,
for
evidently my
chaos.
internet's so crap that my laptop has stopped connecting. Ugh.
So Haley, they just found out that you killed Wooster.
Yeah, I barely heard that because evidently my internet fucked up so much. Ugh.
Yeah,
You
they're all
sneaky bastard.
losing their minds over the fact that you did
I
it.
know,
Yeah,
I'm good.
basically, allow me to give the rundown of Vigil's backstory. Basically, the aristocrat that was behind Vigil's parents getting shot was actually Wooster's father.
Yeah, we got that.
Pretty much. And even though he didn't kill him himself, he wanted vengeance. And evidently, Bernie was the last one surviving. So he figured an eye for an eye.
And on top of that, it all happened while he actually had time to do it. Literally while Lillian was having her ghost orgy.
Oh my god. Are you telling me if I didn't have that ghost orgy, we would have been fine?
No, he still would have done it. It's just that it probably would have been a different time frame, but you just left a nice convenient time gap for you guys to do it, for him to do it.
Well, damn.
And
I
thus
am
we
still
escape from the
upset.
school of despair.
So
Because
okay,
I
so
will
let's go over.
say-
So let's go over a thing. I said that if you guys figured out who did it, you guys would get 10 chaos XP. 10 XP for your chaos characters. If you could arrest the person who did it, you would get 20 bonus on top of the 10 for your chaos characters. Now Haley had a secret objective. Contrary to yours, she had to not get caught and not get arrested.
Yeah, I wish I failed both. Yay. Ugh.
Here's the thing, though. Somehow, you guys got him arrested by accident and didn't figure out that it was him.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
solved the
Haley
mystery
gets
without
so Haley gets 10 chaos XP. You guys get 20.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, and I'm saying that I thought about it. I thought about just secretly slip out the window and nobody's going to know, nobody's going to care else about the back door. But nope, I'm thinking, we're going to make it to morning. The cops are going to knock on the door. We're going to be fine. Nope. I should have listened to my. God damn it.
Probably should have also gotten the hint.
So
I'm
apply.
just going to go to bed, man. Now at this point, just because.
So yeah, apply bonus XP to your characters for chaos. And next week we'll be back with Bounty Babes. I hope you guys look forward to that. Anna will be joining us with her new
Oh
character.
god. I
And we're just
haven't
going
even
to-
finished it yet.
Yeah, she hasn't. So that's why we're going to ease in with a nice role-playing thing to bring us down from the dark gloominess of Unhallowed. We're going to have a nice spa day with all the Bounty Babes, so you guys can bond and meet your new teammate and have a good time. Spa day! Yay!
Hey, don't cross the captain. Don't cross the
Can I have a
captain while she's
spa
trying to
day
have her
in real
spa
life?
day.
Just have a spa day. Real life spa day, come on.
You guys will all have to come to Pittsburgh for real life. spa day.
Sweetie, do you have spa day money?
No, I'm broke. I don't have a job. I haven't had one for 3 weeks.
It's okay, mood.
I can't pay rent.
It's okay, mood.
I'll be in Pittsburgh in like 10 days.
Come visit me.
My car has to get fixed. I ripped off the handle.
Come visit me anyway.
I ripped off the door handle to my car.
So another thing of note, we should start begging for get-together money so we can have everyone meet up in person maybe over the summer.
I mean,
We'll make
once
it-
I actually have a job, like starting.
Well,
next
it's not
week.
you. It's not you. It's more Emily and Bree who live in Alabama. No, not Emily lives in Nebraska and Alabama, respectively.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a bit of a trip. So we're gonna start I guess on Bounty Babes, we'll just start begging for money to help get them up here over the summer.
Please give me money.
Hey, other streams do it. We can do it too. And our promise, the reward for the streamers, for our viewers, will be a fun thing where we'll do an in-person session of Bounty Babes on stream, in person. It'll be great, big time, big good fun.
You know, we'll be there.
Sit on my leg.
What?
You know, whenever you just find a random zit like on the side of your knee and you're scarred for life.
On that note, we're gonna say see y'all later. Have a good time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with Bounty Babes returning. Bye. Awkward silence without Haley.